The paint shop team welcomes all visitors to the paint shop. We hope you have an interesting visit. The Harewood Paint Shop team takes great pride consistently achieving best in class in paint finish for the X-Type in the influential J.D. Power Customer Satisfaction Survey. To protect the paint from contamination, we have to wear lint green overalls to reduce the concern with fibre and dirt. The type of deodorant we use is also important. It has to be silicone free, otherwise it will cause craters in the paint. Paint shop employs a single flow production process where the Freelander 2 and the X-Type are painted along the same line, sharing a common process. The paint shop operation begins at the interpaint. Here slave tools and low bars are fitted and the car bodies are wiped clean of any dirt or oil on the bare steel body panels. The hookup station, the car bodies are hooked up to a conveyor before entering a series of dip tanks, the main element being a phosphate solution that prevents corrosion and is also a good base for the electrocoat layer. Once the bodies are chemically clean, they go into an electrocoat tank. The solution in the tank is given a positive electric charge. The car bodies carry a negative charge. As a result, the paint is attracted to the whole of the interior and exterior surfaces, depositing a protective coating. At the landing, the carrier is unhooked from the conveyor. The car bodies are put back onto the skid before entering an oven, which dries them up to a temperature of 195 degrees Celsius. This is the hottest oven in the paint shop. Once the car bodies leave the electrocoat oven, they have a smooth, resilient finish that is the basis of the corrosion protection. On the sealer deck, robots sealed car bodies to give protection from water ingress. The hood, doors, tailgate, edges are also sealed in order to prevent corrosion and leaks. To reduce noise inside the car, robots spray noise vibration and harmless deadener material onto the floor pan and the underside of the body. The car is passed through a sealer bake-up, which cures the sealer enough to enable the car to be safely inspected before primer is applied. Then the paint is checked for defects. If defects is found, it is removed with standard materials. The car is then moved to the primer booth where the colour-keyed primer is applied by equipment that sprays the paint onto the outside of the car, with the interior being sprayed manually. The bodies are then baked through ovens of a temperature rising to 160 degrees Celsius. After that, employees enamel prep booth check for defects in the primer and sand out any defects before sending the car bodies to the enamel spray booth. The enamel spray booth process begins with the manual spraying of the interior, followed by exterior base coat. The base coat is the paint colour that the customer ordered in the showroom. The clear coat process gives the body its shine. The procedure is manually sprayed onto the interior, followed by an automated exterior process. The enamel oven dries the paint to a temperature rising to 150 degrees Celsius, after which the car bodies move to the biop for quality inspection. The biop checks for any defects in the enamel paint. Each car is inspected exactly the same way to ensure that no areas of the car are missed and that all defects are found. If a defect is found, it is sanded and polished. Any defects which cannot be rectified are sent to paint repair. The repair booths carry out minor paint repairs. The booths have low bake ovens, and the metal booths carry out repairs of any metal defects. The wax booth fits plugs and injects wax into all cavity areas. The Freelander 2 requires a lot more wax injection than the Jaguar X-Type. as it is an off-road vehicle designed for a more aggressive climate and conditions. The light tunnel is the last operation in the paint shop. This area removes any slave tools, and also fuel flaps are fitted to the cars. The paint is given a final quality inspection, then the finished cars go down to the lift to be stored before the trim and final assembly.
Hello, my name is John Hepburn. I help look after the prime booth on shift 2. The function of the booth is to apply coloured primer coats to the body to help against corrosion and as a base for the enamel coloured paints to be sprayed onto. We use different coloured paints to match the different coloured top coats that are applied. The manual operators apply paint to the interiors of the car, and the automated equipment applies paint to the exterior. Next one.
Hello, I'm Benny Hampson. I wax inject the cars in the wax room, the X-Type and the Freelander. The Freelander has a lot more wax in it because it's an off-road vehicle.
My job is to take any defects out of the unit prior to going into the enamel primer to be sprayed to the perfect quality finish. Thank you.
I work on the biop in a paint shop. On here we sand out all the defects and then polish the defects, sand marks out. Any job you can't polish out, we